Now in the next few minutes,
prepare to
dive deeper.
Welcome to another episode of Dive Deeper. I'm your host, Victor Vasquez. Today I'm sitting with Jazmin, and we are at Undergrand Thrift. And today we're celebrating pretty much two things today. Jazmin, congratulations on opening up your shop. And we also have to congratulate ourselves on the legalization of weed. Yeah. Weed is now smokable, drivable. You can drive up to 8 ounces in your car. It's a fantastic time to live in.
It's an unbelievable time to be alive.
Yes, and what a perfect time, because you can just sit back, come to work, smoke a joint on your way to work, and then you can be chilling. You know what I mean?
I try to keep it professional, So, right now I'm kind of, it kind of sounds like weed, but I try to keep it professional.
Yeah, get Febreze. Febreze really hides the smell. So tell me, what made you want to start a thrift shop? What made you want to open? What thrived in you to make want to come here?
That's a really good question. Honestly, it all started off with a small idea of me just starting a garage sale and just selling what I had. And honestly, I just started hoarding things out throughout my time, years.
I saw your room.
Yeah, it was a lot of boxes, just hoarding. I had a whole other room full of boxes, actually. Like, the room next to my room was full of boxes. It was crazy.
Now, are these all things that you collect throughout the years and throughout yourself going thrifting and everything?
Yeah, literally. I'll buy stuff and, maybe a shirt was too big or something, but I'll be like, oh, or pants were too big, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to get it, fixed, and, it's going to fit me. Or one day I'm going to wear this tier, or, I'm never going to wear it.
Yeah. I always do. When I buy clothes, I'm like, I gotta length them to me. Never do it. And so it just sits there, and honestly, all the clothes probably I've never even worn. I've probably worn once or twice, but not even. And honestly, half the things, they were just donated and whatnot too. Now tell me, did you obviously you can't just jump into thrifting when you don't know anything about it. So tell me about some of your experience of thrifting throughout your life. What is some things that you love to look for? What are certain things that you want to get when you're going thrifting? What really attracts your attention besides clothes? Because I see you have all these knickknacks and this place. I know you just didn't go out one day and order all this. This had to come from somewhere.
Honestly, just I like random cool looking things, just random knickknacks.
What's the most random object you ever bought?
Oof, everything I own is random. I think, definitely.
Now you're tripping, and in Cali. Now I saw and I follow you through on Instagram. I see you're tripping Cali. Do you go thrifting out in Cali and everything?
I didn't get to hit any thrifts while I went on vacation. To suck.
Really?
Yes,
really.
I know. It was so upsetting that I didn't go. Yeah, even when I went to Puerto Rico or anything, I didn't get to hit no thrift stores. It sucks.
Now that's your go-to thing. People love sightseeing, this and that.
But I did go to the dispensaries.
Oh, that's you have to.
I was kind of honestly, that's the main reason I went there, to go to the dispensaries. But I didn't want to go there.
It's the first time anybody ever goes to California, they really don't leave their hotel
the first
room.
time I went to California, I was only 20, so you were only allowed to go into the dispensary at 21. So I couldn't even go.
So what do you have to do?
When I went to Las Vegas, I drove to Cali for a day, and I went, and I was like, yes. And actually, and then I wasn't even able to buy weed because for some reason I had to
just get some random crackhead on the street, get it for you.
No, I went to the cookies dispenser and they only accept cash. Yeah. So I tried to ATM it and it locked my card.
That's what happened to me last week in fucking Brooklyn. Did you not tell them you were traveling or something on some dumb shit?
I have no idea, and I just couldn't take money out, and it was such a headache, and I just left. I was like, whatever.
So you didn't want to get. You went to cookies.
I went to cookies. I went there. I was so gassed because that was the first time I even went inside. I was like, yes, I'm gonna pick out my first weed. I didn't even get to buy it.
That's like a heroin addict watching heroin being made.
I had to walk out I did the walk of shame, and I was like,
that's so disappointing. It's like getting
It was embarrassing. I was like, wow.
You should have walked back to LA or something.
I was gonna walk home. That's how I felt.
So also talk to me about your shop. I see you have a lot of shit that are coming up. You're trying to plan cooking and these photo shoots and everything.
Actually tonight I'm meeting with my chef for I'm planning a weed a dinner, a infused dinner. There you go, infused dinner. So it's either gonna be a 5-course entree. So we're gonna have appetizer, salad, or choice of 2 kind of different appetizers, to kind of like entrees choices and
these are great things to have in our
like
community.
dessert.
Something for us to do and get out. How do you picture it going on in your mind? How do you picture it? You know, everybody fining and dining, dressed up to their finest tea. Everybody thrift clothes only. If you're closing, you know, it has to be in 90s and 90s
and it's
down.
gonna be game night too at the same time. Like you could get like, you know, you could smoke, you know, eat infused food,
and get high no
play
matter
games.
what. That's like a perfect idea. That's really a perfect idea.
It's gonna be a productive day, yeah, definitely.
Entrepreneur at heart, and tell me, you're you're an entrepreneur at heart, and you're a high school dropout. So that's like something that you should like, you know, you should be wearing a pin everywhere saying like I do things for myself.
Yeah.
You're not. You're how old are you? 21, 22?
21.
21.
Yeah.
You're same age, and you are at a fucking excellent position right now. Like you should be like waking up in the morning and be like, I'm a fucking bad bitch, or like you should wake up in the morning, take off a crown or something. I don't know. Like no, it's a
I wake
really
up like
big,
a sad bitch. Honestly, that's sad, right? I know. I'm a sad bitch at heart.
But when you spark it up in the morning, you know, you spark it up, get through your day, and be like, yeah, wait, what were they saying this morning? I am a bad bitch.
It's hard.
Nah, you know, you were telling me before like, how you're a morning person. I don't know how you do it. I hate
I'm
the
definitely
morning.
a morning person. Yeah, you know, early bird gets the worm.
Oh no! Listen, I don't give a shit about worms. All right, I don't give a shit about worms. I want to fucking I want to sleep until noon. All right. What happens?
I do take naps though. I take naps.
What happens to the bird at noon? Like, does the bird at noon get ass or something? Like, does something else happen? You know, like you have to eat something.
He just eats
nothing. You know, I know what I do at noon. I smoke a bowl. You know, start off my day.
Yeah, definitely wake up, smoke. You know, start off my day.
Yeah. So, like, tell me like your knickknacks in your room though. Like, tell me like your room. Like, I see on your Instagram
my room is
photos.
clean, all white.
Because a lot of things are
everything is in here. Yeah, honestly, but yeah, like the shop was definitely a part of me that I can hold on to, like all my like knickknacks and whatnot. Because in my room, it just started to get too cluttered. Like, you know, when you walk into your room, it should feel like a peaceful, like, you know, clean, like, you know, it's like, you know, like
I
just,
love knickknacks, so I know what you mean.
Girl, I still have like, I'm like, girl,
that's all right.
Sorry, but yeah, like I still have knickknacks in the house. Like I look at them and I'm like, honestly, I'm obsessed with unicorns. Like I have like my unicorns right now.
I was gonna say because you wear pink a lot. Like pink is like pink your theme color or no?
Honestly, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I like
really?
Pink. I try not to make the shop too pink because then it looks like, you know, not like, you know, oh my god.
The first time I ever walked in here, I feel like I walked in Tyler Creator's asshole or something.
That was definitely the
vibe
I like colors, like I like colors. Like I honestly, it was crazy the color combination in here. I didn't think it was gonna just. I was just throwing things in here, and it worked out. Like the whole color combination, it was great.
Are you thinking about anything? Because you literally, you're like what, like 2 months in, month in?
Yeah, I'm 2 months in.
You're just getting.
This
started.
is my like now since we're on the 5th. It's my mom's birthday too, but we're on the 5th, and yeah, it's like now we're going into my 3rd month. 5 days into my 3rd month.
Now, how does it feel just like to wake up now these first 3 months, be like, oh fuck, I have a business, and like you have these keys that you walk around, and these keys are the keys to your kingdom. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it just feels like home. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like a responsibility or like a job. I like to come in here. Yeah, I really do. Like I come in here and it's like, I love the way it smells in here.
It has my stench. My stench. Like, this is mine.
Like this is mine.
Then, like Jersey needs that thrift shop vibe. People need like a wardrobe.
Honestly, yeah, Jersey has pretty good. Like honestly, I'm not gonna front. Like like I think it has pretty. But it has pretty good thrift shops. But it's all like
most inconvenient hours. Honestly,
not inconvenient. It's they're all oh my god, corporate. That's what I meant.
Yeah, and at the same time, like I feel like when you go in there, like you're just getting another custom tee from somewhere else. You know what I mean? That's from 2019. I think
for thrift stores that like they get like things like.
Brand new. And there's something about the cotton from back then too.
I don't know, just the thrift stores there are
you know, they're not, you know, you're doing something different though. You got to think about it. You know, those are your enemies right now. I mean, you're allies, but your enemies.
Yeah,
all right?
They're
I'll
both.
say you don't have to say. Listen, she's coming for you guys. All right, now.
They're both.
No, but
they're there.
No, but like you're coming up. So talk to me also about how you help young upcoming fucking artists and everything and fashion designers come up and put their.
Since I actually have the space, I've been trying to work with everybody. Either they get to promote their business here. You know, I throw small events where you can venue your shop here. Like they vent like think of your shop. You can venue your your clothing brand or your art. What I want to do next is, since I have really no art on my walls, I want local artists to, you know, bring their paintings in and underwrite like a little story or what it means to them or what, you know, it is.
Like a museum of all their shit,
And under like, you know, what they're selling it for and whatnot. And yeah, like definitely I would like to have that. That's definitely next what I want to do.
And that's the thing. There's so many. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah.
There's so many artists. There's so many artists now, and there's so many people who like want to get their shit out. But where the fuck can you get it out?
And I
come to Underground Thrift. That's where you go.
Exactly.
Come to Underground Thrift.
Literally, and right now I haven't gotten a rate, but I'm gonna start doing renting racks. So like, you know, you can rent a rack and you know have your stuff in here for like a whole week, and you know you can advertise your stuff is here where people can walk in.
Like
as
when you first came in, like oh,
exactly. Like my stuff are here, you know, and like, you know, you come in and you advertise. People come in here and shop, and it's a good for me and you, literally. Like,
and how does it feel like for like, you know, to give someone that like, you know, to like be a source that like, I know like you personally, you do this for probably because you like, shit, no one helped me out, you know what I mean? So might as well like give some like rope out for other people. Let them sell their shit. Let them get an opportunity to get their shit out there.
I mean, yeah, I think I want to see everyone win. That's definitely the goal. Like there's enough money for everyone. You
that
know,
is true.
like,
Hopefully, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the government's always printing money. To be honest, I mean,
let's hope Jeff Bezos, the dude who made Amazon, doesn't take it all. Dude has like $7 billion. It's not fair. No, but you know, also talk to me about like some of your struggles that are, you know, coming through to get here. What was probably one of the first obstacles that you came up to? You're just like, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to open up a shop.
Freaking locations. It was so hard to find a storefront, and this is not really like it doesn't have big windows like a huge storefront. So I cut it the underground shop because I think, you know, it's kind of like
hidden,
low key.
Low key.
Hidden. Like it's in a
nice factory area.
Yeah, it's in a factory.
Yeah.
It's low key. Like, so I cut it the underground shop, but definitely location. Like the price that I got for this, like I was looking at storefronts, and storefronts are ridiculously like not expensive, but like
they are.
Like just for the amount of space that you get was just not worth it.
Not worth it.
All like,
and especially over here, and then like it's and when you have it inside of a factory too, like especially like over here. It gives it more of a vibe. It gives it more of like a vintage. Like I'm at a legit place. Like I'm at a place that sells old shit.
This building is like old as hell too. Like this building's been here for years. My mom actually worked here 20 years ago in this building.
Really?
Yeah.
How shit works. Is that how you got the connect from over here?
No, my friend. Actually, this is a pretty interesting building. Like there's mad local artists in here. Like NJ, Dead Man Inc. There's mad people here. There's some girl that does tattoos. Someone that does pottery.
You literally have like a place full of entrepreneurs.
Yes, it's great. And in summer, oh my god, this place is gonna be more better. Like
it's just gonna be bumping.
Like right now, like I don't have my doors open because it's cold. So you know, I get cold. I try not to keep the doors open. But you know, once I get the doors open, I know it's gonna like this place is gonna flourish. Flourish, yeah, you know what I mean.
It's just gonna fill the fuck. It's just gonna fill the fuck up. And you're also bringing business to other people. And also, if I'm gonna go to a tattoo, or if I'm an artist visiting my buddy in the building or whatever, and if I see a thrift store downstairs, I'm like, yo, I just got a fucking t-shirt downstairs, dude. I came here to fucking shoot some beats, but dude, I got some nice shirts.
Literally,
I don't think I can pay you for all the time in the studio.
I'm dead. Nah, yeah, there's my studios here too. This is a pretty cool building. Like, yeah, I love the spot I'm in.
And I love I love these places also because there's also factories in Union City that my buddy Vince is at, and he has his own art gallery in it. And I love these buildings I love that these buildings are here for, you know, young people that like don't want this whole maybe fancy schmancy office, you know what I mean, but have something to settle on and something to grow from, you know what I mean? And
you gotta start from somewhere, you know?
You got to, man.
Exactly.
You got to.
And yeah, like when I first got this location, like I thought I was gonna get a small room, maybe start off from Depop and get like appointments, like come and check this place out, buy appointments, but like the guy that showed, like, you know, when I met like the owner and whatnot, like he told me, like he started showing me like the spots that they had, and this one, honestly, this was like the best. Like I like the fact that it had its own entrance.
Yeah, and do you have more room in the back too?
Yeah, but I don't rent that yet. But
okay.
Yeah, soon. You know, I would like to.
Yeah. Well, it's coming soon. Yeah. So talk to me about some of your modeling and everything, and what you want to be doing in this. Like, what's going on right now? What are you in the works of?
Well, right now we're having probably in the end of April or something like that. Maybe the 2 weeks before April, like the end of April. We're not sure yet, but we're having we're doing basically, I'm gonna turn this up because I can't even talk and smoke at the same time. But we're basically doing a fashion show with local brands. So you can, as you're a local brand, you can rent out a spot at the show, and you'll have a table, you'll have a rack, and you'll have 2 models that they'll be given to you. You get to pick your models.
That's fucking fire,
and
dude.
it comes with pictures. It comes with a video of the runway. And yeah, like, it's gonna be really cool.
Where do you get your ideas from? Do you sit down and just smoke them? Like, oh. Come on, because
I work with a great team.
You have a great team, man.
I was gonna say that, yes, I work with a great team. Yeah, like, little by little, I've been meeting people. This place has given me the opportunity to meet a lot of great people. I've been very productive. I haven't been this productive in like a long time.
And it feels good to be productive, right?
Feels good. I honestly, the fact that sometimes I don't even wait. Like, I have to wake up and do something now every day. Like,
or if you're sitting down,
it's like
guilt. You
I'm like, why am I
not
not doing anything? Like,
or I'll be like, fuck, shit, I could have got this fucking done today.
Literally, it's like,
but you know what? It's good. It's good to have that type of criticism when you're sitting down by yourself. Like, oh fuck, you know what? I could today. Like, I sat down and I watched interviews or I watched blah 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 all day when I could have literally got some plans down or cut some down.
I could have priced some items. Like,
yeah,
I'm being that lazy.
Yeah, it's like fat shaming yourself, but like, you know, but for work.
But yeah, I've been working with a great
Crew?
ideas. Yeah, I have a couple ideas too. Like, I want to do if it's legal, I'm gonna do Sunday yoga. I'm trying to do it like maybe right now we're gonna start off with Sunday, but I would like to do it Sunday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Wednesdays, and like Thursdays or whatever, or we'll still figure out the days.
We're gonna have a goat come in here and have stand.
Yeah, we're trying to do yoga from 11 o'clock. We're gonna do normal yoga, and at 12 o'clock, I want to do 420 yoga.
Oh, my! And then like it should be like 420 hot yoga, just like hot box the room.
We're trying to do puff and paint. We're trying to do sip and paint.
And you're really just trying to get people here.
Definitely. I have activities going. Why not? You know, like,
and you know how many people you're gonna meet?
Yes, that's the goal.
That's like the best thing in networking.
And yeah, I've been meeting so many people lately. It's been so great. Man, you know, COVID, I don't know, that didn't stop me. Like, it did stop me for a while. I'm not gonna
still in that 2019 vibe in a way, you know?
Yeah, like, it's been great meeting people. Like, I forgot. Honestly, I think because of COVID, I even lost like some like communications because it was kind of hard for me to like learn how to talk to people again. But I don't know, it wasn't that hard. I'm always talkative.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're in a house for like literally 6 months for not being able to see no one, you're gonna be a little bit fucked up at the end of the day.
I'll be like, sometimes I get a little, like, I still get a little shy and I get a little awkward. But
my road rage is out the roof now. Like, it's insane. Like, I can't stand people now. But, you know, you really see the population problem, you know, due to COVID. You really see how many people there are. But, you know what? It's good. Come to the shop. You know, come buy some shit.
Nah, yeah. Definitely come by.
Also, talk to me about your crew. Talk to me about the crew that you work with. How do you guys move?
We move definitely...
silently? Gangsters move in silence?
Nah, honestly, we've this is our first event ever that we're actually working on together. They've been had this already planned, and they just they added me to it. Like, they told me about their like what they would like to work with them with, and yeah, it's a great plan. Like, some events I'm doing by myself. Some people, like, I think every event is just different, to be honest. It's different people for different events. But I guess the event I have coming up right now is like with Miracle Mile.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
And so, like,
and that's like on St. Patrick's Day too. I haven't. That's I think the most upcoming one that I'm having actually.
When is St. Patrick's Day? I don't even know when that day is.
Yeah, it's actually the 17th of March.
Oh, 17th. Okay. I think hopefully I'll correct it if anything is wrong.
But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be on St. Patrick's Day or the week of St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, definitely they're dropping, I think, like shirts and stuff. New shirts, I think, or new clothing, like, you know,
clothing,
new clothing. They're gonna drop new clothing.
So now, like, now working forward, since like you kind of came in the peak, like the right at the end peak of COVID. Thank God. Like, you know what? Like, now, how long did you have this plan for? Did you come up with this plan during the pandemic, or did you
I've been having this plan for years,
since
like
birth?
5 years since birth.
Since birth,
Since birth. I was born to do this.
Yeah. You were born a thrifter.
You already know. Actually, I was. My babysitter thrifted. Like, my family looked at thrifting.
My parents got me from a thrift store.
Nah.
I was in a little box.
Just there.
With a bunch of other kids.
Oh, there was like $9.99. Just take this child.
You get a free shirt and a free child.
Nah. Like, my family actually looked at thrifting, I frowned upon, like, ew, it's used, like, how can you buy that? But
I love that. It has a history to it.
I mean, yeah,
Someone died
honestly,
in this.
if you even go to a thrift store, there's new things there. Like, there's things with price tags sometimes that people just donate. But and you can look at things. Sometimes
it's like it's like a better Marshalls.
You can see something's worn. Like, let's be honest. Like, you can't tell the difference if something's worn or not.
And honestly, like, I love when I get an old vintage tee, right? And it's like probably from like 95, and I still have, and on the bottom of the shirts has like those little tiny ripples, and it just shows you that thing had been through shit.
Yeah, like,
it's been through shit.
You know, some shirts come with character. Like, you know, you could get a leather jacket, smells like cigarettes. Like, it comes with character. It has a story.
Smell like cigarettes.
It has a story.
It can have blood stains. It can have, everything.
Yeah, I mean,
I
hope you don't buy one listen, but it has a story. I mean, yeah, like,
where do you think most of the shit comes from? Do you think this is like all the shit that people like, get?
I think it just depends, like where you're shopping at. Like, some places things are donated. Some places, like me, sometimes I hand shop things. Some things are like donated. Some things like I buy in bulk. Like, it just depends. Like, Goodwill, like some Goodwills.
I've never been to a Goodwill.
There's one in I think in Hackensack, and it has like by bulk, and it's like so cool. Like, everything's.
Do you remember your first time? Do you remember your first time going into a thrift store?
I'm telling you, I've been thrifting since birth.
Oh, okay.
Like, you thought I was joking? Nah, like literally, like my mom. I had a babysitter since I was like my mom always had to go to work. So like by 5 months, my mom had to go to work. So by 5 months, I had a babysitter. So my babysitter thrifted. So literally, like I've been thrifting because she put me on to thrifting.
She put you
on.
No
lie. Like if you go to the Salvation Army on 8th Street, like the guy literally knows me since I was a carriage, and he'll tell you,
really?
Like, yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Like,
since birth, you thought I was kidding, like.
I knew her. What was your favorite purchase lately? What's your favorite purchase right now? Have you bought anything for yourself lately? Have you treated yourself?
Yes, actually. Oh my God, I would just had them here, but I just moved it. It was three pair of pants that I bought myself. That
from thrift or just
from a thrift store? Yeah, it was.
Wow, look at you.
I went to Goodwill and they were closed.
Like an undercover thrifter. Look at you. You're like, walking. I have my own shop. You're walking around in a thrift shop, and people are like, I got my own shop. These motherfuckers don't even know.
Yo, that ass. I'm not gonna front. Yeah, that's how I walk around. Yeah, I really do. I try. Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't feel like I own something. Like it doesn't feel like I own the shop.
Like that.
Like that's what I'm trying to like. People are like, oh my God, you own the shop. Like it doesn't feel like that. Like I don't feel it yet. Maybe it hasn't hit me. I don't know what it is. Like it just really doesn't feel like that. It's like my home. It's
gonna come up to you. It's gonna smack you in the face. It's not even a smack in the face. It's gonna come up by your hand and shoulder and be like. He seemed like, hey, Jazz, hey, how you doing? Like, I'm your store. I'm your shop.
Yeah, right.
Like, how you doing?
Hello, I'm right here.
Like, how you doing?
Oh, yeah,
but,
hey.
Having a shop, like, you decided you don't even treat it like as a responsibility.
Yeah,
like, you kind of treat it as a home. Like, you come in,
like I just chill. Like, yeah, it's like... I mean, yeah, it's like a job, yeah, but like, it's like a job I made myself. Like, I love to do it, so it doesn't feel like a job. People say wake up and do what you love, right?
Yeah.
Like,
This is it.
Like,
and do you think from
it's not gonna be forever? Like
okay,
maybe,
exactly
I was gonna say like if
this is not where you're gonna settle. There's always more.
Yeah,
to
there's
it.
always gonna be more to it. Like maybe for right now, this is cool and whatnot. I mean, hey, maybe if it picks up and it could run itself, like I could like hire someone and it's just running there and it's just I'm
rolling
on the go.
around in your Beamer or your Range Rover, be like, oh yeah, I'm going to my.
I mean, that's the goal. Hey, you never know. Like I co-own 5 thrift stores. Yeah, that's my goal. You never know.
You gotta keep it. You gotta keep that blood running because you don't see a lot. Like there's people who know about thrifting. But they either just find out about it or just some people just don't really know about thrifting. Like, and that's like the best source for like every single piece of clothing I ever got from a thrift store.
Literally, there's people that are like, oh, the first thrift store I ever gone to now. I mean, they're like, oh, it's yours, and I'll be like, oh wow, that's so cool. Like, don't even tell me. Like, I'll be gassed. But yeah, like
you should walk around and like when you bump into people, they'll be like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, what? I want a business." They're like, "What?" I'm like, "What?"
Honestly, that's sometimes I feel like walking around. I'm not gonna front.
You walk into the mini mart, they'll be like, "Oh, 12.25." I'm like, "I own a business."
Yeah,
what? Yeah, it's right around the block. You want take my business card? Take my business card. And how do you think social media is kind of help you? Does social media help you at all yet or no? It's getting there, right?
I guess I suck at advertising. I'm not gonna front. I'm trying to get on my advertising. Like right now, I just had a photo shoot for like basically for my advertisement because I need a post. I need to stay on top of my social media.
Groove, you know what I mean?
I just suck at being on top of my social media.
No, believe me, I suck at it too. That's the one thing I hate. It's just like Why can't
I'm not the techie type, if you know what I mean. Like technology is not really my thing.
Oh my god! I remember one time on Instagram Live, I didn't know how to end it for like 25 minutes.
no.
I just stood on, just stood on.
Awkward, like hello.
I didn't know if I was gonna close the app. It was gonna still be on. I was
thought
just
he was on
nervous.
FaceTime and shit.
Yeah, I really had to take a shit.
I know I'm picking up.
No, but in the summertime, this place is gonna be bumping. This place is really gonna be bumping.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great location. It's like literally down the block from Burger Line. Burger Line's always busy.
Burger Line's always
especially
busy.
in summer. I mean, the only time I ever saw it dead was honestly during COVID. Like there was not even a soul off Burger Line like that.
What wasn't dead during COVID though? Like everything was horrible during that time. But we got through it. We can brag to our kids and to everybody like
COVID was stupid.
I got through a pandemic. You know what I mean? I got through a pandemic.
I guess.
Yeah, people.
I mean, here I am.
Yeah, here. Yeah, you gotta flex. You gotta flex. You gotta be privileged, dude. We're privileged. We're
Did you
the
catch
ones,
COVID?
I don't even know. My whole
What do you mean?
Listen,
You couldn't taste.
I have.
Did you taste or did you not smell? Like
no, I had since like the whole
did you
entire
have
year.
not smell or taste? That
I
made
had
no sense.
No, I had smell, I had taste throughout the whole entire time. But the one thing,
I lost my taste and smell.
I remember one night I had like kind of like heat sweats. Like I remember I woke up one night, I was like, I woke up, I thought I was like being possessed or something. Like I was like, I gotta get that vaccination. I was like, I gotta get it. But I think it's because I have universal blood, so apparently you're like a higher risk. But I just don't go outside. I really don't. Like the only time I'm out is when I'm doing podcast shit, or I'm out with Mel. Like that's the only time I'm out. Like I can't. And first of all, like
I didn't really go out.
You'll get a ticket nowadays for fucking coughing.
I actually caught it on New Year's Eve. Coming into the new year, I caught COVID.
I mean, you gotta get.
I had New Year's
the best
party.
way to start your year.
I had a New Year's party. Then, mind you, that's the first party I ever went. So
Did
I was
you feel
like
shit?
I was like, fucking New Year, I'm gonna throw a party. Boom, caught COVID.
Yeah, boom, caught COVID. my mom had it. She said she just felt like shit for a week, and then she was eventually fine.
Honestly, I felt shit for like 4 days, but I couldn't taste or smell for like a good 10 days.
But what killed you more, the paranoia of you knowing that you had COVID, or just the sickness of it all?
I told everybody around me. So I was like, if you smoke with me, just know
I have COVID. No, I have COVID. Yeah.
They'll be like, all right. All right,
honestly,
cool.
Honestly, we're at a time that literally everybody should just get COVID so we can just go out and
The only thing
mingle.
I was mad about, I couldn't smell the weed. People be like, yo, I got the gas, smell this. And I'm like, bro.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I'm like, bro, I can't smell it, bro.
Last year, not before COVID, I remember like when I would get like allergies, like probably in the spring, I would get allergies. My nose would get stuffy. And I would get like a brand new Eighth or a brand new Q, and I would just smell it, and I'd be like, oh, my nose is stuffy.
That's
I can't even fucking do
it. I was be like, damn it.
Could you taste food?
Honestly, I was happy that I couldn't taste food because I was just eating like
anything.
Anything.
I think I wouldn't have a pleasure of eating.
Honestly, yeah, I did. The texture.
Of the food.
Yeah, it became extra intensive for me.
Really?
It was, it didn't have taste, so I had to.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like
I had to texture it, and it was like
man eating Jello with no taste.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, what am I eating?
It's like eating throw up, literally. Like that's how things. Some things would feel. I'll be like, I can't eat this.
I'm surprised. I listen. There's 1 in 10. Like no, 1 in 4 dudes have an STD, right? I went. Right, listen to this. I went to a club, right? In New York, right? There was at least 80 to 25 people in there. I don't know how in the fuck I did not leave without with COVID or a strand of it. I'm saying are you telling me there was more STDs in that room than fucking COVID? Like that mind blows me.
I mean,
there was people,
that was all there was. There was
people.
Shit, what the fuck was COVID around that? Like, what?
No, there was people.
STDs was definitely longer around. Than
but I don't want to get an STD from rubbing on someone. No, but no.
Get one from STD from sitting on the toilet.
No, you can't. That's impossible. I think that was like the main excuse for people.
UTI.
No, what are you sitting inside it? Like, what are you putting this toilet inside of you for a UTI? Or are you getting this water? Like, first of all, I don't shit in public bathrooms.
Me either.
The only place I can shit is my gym. Shout out to Retro Fitness. I can shit in my gym. It's so comfortable in there. Sometimes I go in the kids' daycare room. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I go in the kids. It's closed right now. So and it's like private bathrooms. Sometimes I feel like and especially those handicap stalls.
I could poop here because
it's your crib.
I'll be by myself.
You stinking.
Only by myself though. Only by myself.
Yeah, you can't be having anybody. Yeah, you can't. You run the water, so you don't have anybody trickle it.
I gotta get Febreze sometimes. I'd be lacking on Febreze.
Oh my god!
I gotta get blown.
You take big shits? No,
like that.
It's like
I do have to poop after every meal though sometimes because
I have to poop
I have
after
a fast
every meal
metabolism.
I don't have a belly button.
So really?
Yeah, I don't like.
Whoa, why?
So when I was born,
You have an umbilical cord?
yeah, I had an umbilical cord. So when I was born,
That's crazy.
When I was
you have
born,
nipples?
Yeah, of course I have nipples. That would be. I think that would be even worse. I think I would by far, right? I'd rather be an amputee than not have a
but
nipples.
if you did have a belly button, would you have an innie or an outie?
I don't think there's I don't think there's a choice.
But there is. Would you have an innie or an outie?
I would have an innie. Definitely an innie.
You would?
Yeah. Why would I want to have an
I
Audi?
don't know.
Do you have an Audi? I'm sorry. Am I bashing on the Audi communities?
Nah,
No?
I have an innie. I'm cool like that.
You're cool like that?
Sorry,
No, sometimes,
sorry to the Audis out there.
that's like sometimes. you ever see someone who has like a bad Audi? Like it's like a bad. Like it's kind of like.
Pregnant people end up with like their belly button. Boop. When they're pregnant, they have a little. They have a little funny little belly button.
I can't even comprehend. I can't even comprehend birth. I can't even comprehend it. It's like a little button.
You don't gotta tell me that.
No, but so when I was born, I was born with my intestines outside my stomach. Yeah, it was like a fucking hot mess. So so they just automatically said, "Oh, he's fucked." So we gotta go into some. So they immediately put me into surgery. So I had this thing called gastroschisis. It's when you're born with your intestines. So when I was born, so like my intestines were outside my stomach, and it was just like I was a fucking hot mess. And so they brought me into the operating room. They cut a huge part of my small intestine, and they attached everything. They said that I wasn't supposed to live, I think, past like the 6 days. They were trying to, because I lost like streaming a lot of blood, and I was universal, so it was hard to get universal blood. So thank God for like my grandparents, they donated blood to me. So and then they said like we'll see how he does the past few nights, So I was like in a little fucking egg box, like a weird little thing. And I have like pictures of day 1, day 2, day 3, and I got better by like day 4. And they didn't think I was gonna go past like 6 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I had a colostomy bag. I used to shit.
So they like so they put a layer on top like of skin or like.
I don't honestly. I don't really know how they did it because I looked up other pictures of gastroschisis and everybody else has a belly button. I think they
he's like I'm the only one to wear
like,
the wear one.
Like this fucking kid.
He's like, what the fuck? Why did they make me one?
There's other fucked up ones. There's like some like, oh, thank God I don't have that one. But like they at least have a belly button. You know what I mean? Weird. But then it's just So I don't know what the fuck they did. I guess they just. I don't fucking know. But no, shout out to my doctors and nurses.
I feel you're a miracle. It'd be like that. They should have named you Miracle.
Yeah, for real. I flatlined twice.
Flatlined? What is
like
it?
when your heart stops and
oh shit.
Yeah.
When you were a baby?
Yeah, when I was a baby. Yeah, but they they bring you back. I think they they put like a little like a battery on you or something. I don't know when they do when you're babies. Do you have any like miracle stories like that? I
mean, I am a miracle child. My mom couldn't get pregnant. Yeah,
really?
And my mom didn't know she was pregnant until she was 5 months because her boobs hurt. So she thought she went to the hospital because she thought she had breast cancer, and they were like, "Ma'am, you're ridiculous." Like she always said, they're like, "Man, you're ridiculous. You're 5 months pregnant, like, and you're having a girl."
I thought it was a
and
Mexican.
She was like, "Oh my god, I'm having a girl." And, my mom was pregnant at 40 years old.
40?
40, yeah.
Really?
So, yeah,
my
mom's 61 today,
Really?
Again, happy birthday.
Shout out to mom. Happy birthday. And that's one of your biggest supporters now,
No, yeah, definitely. Well, my mom, definitely my number one, my biggest supporter. Yeah, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't, be here. Obviously. Obviously.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the main thing. If it was for my mom, I don't think I would be here. Well, no shit.
No shit.
Why'd she drive you here? No,
yeah, kind of. She did.
Yeah, she drove me here.
Yeah, she did. She's always drove me to school too. Even my high school, like we,
You went to high school. So talk to me also about some of the people who have motivated you to get here. Would you give them a shout out? You can give is anybody who helped you get here, or anybody like who do you think really supports you? Who's
my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't cry.
Don't tell me that because I'm gonna cry.
No. Have a weed brownie.
Oh my god!
Shout out to PizzaPusha.
Hey.
Yeah, that was good.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, help me how? I mean, there's maybe help me bring in the racks, the things. Shout out to Jimmy. He just called me, actually. You already know. Yeah, shout out to Jimmy. Definitely, he was one of the purposes of help me bring in the racks. I don't know.
And what was something that you went through? We're gonna cut in a few minutes. But what was some things that you went through that to help you choose on your own path? Because you can't be an irresponsible fuck and be where you are now. You can't.
What?
You can't.
Girl.
I
was the only crackhead. Now imagine. But literally, I mean, hey man, if They say I always tell people you make life what it is. You choose, like you make life what it is. Nobody can tell you what to do. Like,
and you're trying to make your life the best that you could, right?
Honestly, I mean, I was young. I'll go through phases. Like,
Yeah.
I've gone through phases. Like, shit. Sometimes I'd be thinking like,
Oh shit, why'd I do that?
I mean, not really why I did that. I mean, I think like shit it made me who I am today. At the end of the day, I'm glad I experienced it. I mean, now I look back to things and I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that? Ew, 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 ew. Like, why I can't believe I did that to myself. You know, I'll be like, oh my god, well, you want.
There's always a good quote. There's a good quote that I go by. It doesn't matter what you did. It only matters on who you become. So it doesn't matter. Listen, doesn't matter if you killed 17 people.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Listen, there always is a route to friendship. All right, like it doesn't
you could go
matter.
be friends with other murderers.
Nah, have a whole
jail.
Have like a murder.
Psychopaths, fuck out of here.
Yeah, have like a MA, like a Murderers Anonymous or something. Have them all meet up. And that's how we catch them. That's how we catch them.
You're right.
But actually, don't kill people. Just try your hardest not to. But
I mean, I know that's hard. Trust me, I've tried.
Tried not to kill somebody. Yeah, how many bodies you got? Like about 12 now.
I mean, by now I probably had
Yeah, you killing people left and right. I mean,
I'd be
I almost killed a dude on the way.
I mean, get mean. I'd be mad. But, it goes. I mean, struggles. Yeah, not really.
How do you feel about being here where you're at now? How do you feel about being on the Dive Deeper podcast?
It feels really cool. Actually, I'm really excited about this. I was really nervous. I'm happy about this.
Don't be nervous. I was listen, my armpits were sweating the whole entire car ride.
Honestly, I'm really excited. Like, I'm really excited to be here. This is honestly, I've never saw myself doing this.
And you've been doing a lot of them. Shout out to Stocks.
I never
too.
saw myself sitting down and maybe talking about myself or like being in a podcast or being recorded. I never saw this ever happening. Like. Being
in kind of almost in a vulnerable
I just thought,
state.
I was just going to open a shop and that's it. Like, but like.
No, but people want to hear how the fuck you got here. People want to know.
Shit.
Listen, I know like TMZ's always knocking at your door.
It wasn't unemployment, you know what I mean? I didn't even fucking collect unemployment shit. People were getting paid freaking $800 a week just to sit at home.
Yo,
I wish.
I know. I always said, like, what the fuck were people complaining about? The government paid for our summer. Like, shut the fuck up. We got flights that are $28 to Florida. Like, come on. I'm going to Florida next week. I'm trying to go to Cancun, but I'm not Cancun, Tulum. Tulum, where's that?
It's like around Cancun. It's in Mexico, yeah.
It's
the new Cancun.
I want to go to Mexico.
Me too.
Like, I want to
Mexico.
I want to get lost down there. I want to cross the border with some people.
I would like to get like what's that thing called? An RV.
Oh my god, that's like the best.
Definitely what I would like to do.
That's the move I've always been trying to go to, is trying to get an RV and travel.
So I always want. That's like that's definitely my next like goal in life. I would like to travel in an RV. Like,
listen, I'll let you know. I'm always down. What I really always wanted to do. So me and my buddies are thinking about trying to get an RV together. But what I always wanted to do, I want to go to an Amish village, right? And just live there for 2 days.
You know what I want to see? The northern
lights, like the aurora. Oh my god! What the fuck?
I've heard that the best time to see them is in October.
Really?
That's my freaking birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you go? Where do you have to go?
That's gonna be that's what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Hopefully, if I could, and COVID doesn't freaking stop it, because I've heard that now you like even with like you can't even they're gonna try to vaccinate everybody. Like if you can't go on Zoom. They'll not let you log into Zoom if you don't get the vaccine. They'll not let you get a job if you don't get the vaccine. And now I was like, all right, so I don't go to school.
This can be like
good
a
for
rich
me.
band.
I don't need to work because I have my own job. So good for me. You feel me? I don't need the vaccine. Now they're getting to you. They said you can't travel if you don't have the vaccine.
Get the fuck out of here. I'll get 2 vaccines. I'll get 2 for each arm.
They got me there.
But you know what? Like, maybe they're just putting water in you. Listen,
I have to get vaccine. I'm not obviously gonna get vaccine, but
I think I might get vaccinated.
My cousin got vaccinated.
My aunt got vaccinated, and she looks fine.
I tell her, I'm just waiting for you to drop dead, but whatever.
Yeah. I asked my aunt. I was like, does your soul feel still attached?
Like, are you still here?
Can you
hear a robot?
Can you hear Bill Gates through an iPad somewhere? Because he's in charge of making it. Isn't that weird? The dude who makes iPads and Apple is in charge of making a vaccine.
Can you believe he calls himself a doctor, but he doesn't have a doctorate degree? I think.
He wanted to put more clouds in the air to block out the sun, so stop global warming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's that.
He just wants to stop vegetation.
Yeah, He just wants to stop. Yeah, he just wants to. He wants to make apple vegetables. Literally, you know, he can go to like an apple product.
He just bought. He actually just bought mad land to plant GMO vegetables to do an experiment or whatever.
He said. That, dude.
Yeah, he just bought mad like.
He's gonna make us all hormonal monsters. We're all gonna be evil and like
just gonna be crazy. I mean,
people are either gonna get shorter or they're just gonna keep on living forever or fatter.
I don't even know. I mean, have you seen? I mean, I think we're all gonna end up like Wall-E. No lie, like literally, like literally, we're all gonna be like this shit. I mean, Teslas already drive themselves. Like, what else do we need?
Yeah, like, and think about it. Like think about it like this. Like, think of vacuums, right? Like, think of like back.
I mean, cars now all kind of drive themselves.
They even park by themselves. Like, imagine, like sometimes I can even get in a car, and if it doesn't have a backup camera, I'm like, oh shit, good luck to the car behind me. Good fucking luck, because the backup camera was actually like that was revolutionary. First of all, that was like game fucking changer.
I don't know. I don't really need the backup camera.
But I think everybody should be.
I'm a good driver.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
I know so.
Can you drive stick?
You got me there. But
I can't drive stick either, so you got me there too.
Can you believe I've been driving for like 5 years and I don't have a license?
You don't?
Number one,
okay,
no permit.
I'm gonna block that out.
You don't have to because, I've never gotten pulled over.
Okay, good. Okay,
and I never had a license, so think about it. That makes me a good driver.
I've
never gotten pulled over.
I've gotten pulled over so many times for the dumbest things.
But you see, I speed and everything. Like, I run red lights. I freaking run the stop sign. But I'd be a high nigga, so...
Are you ever planning on getting your license one day?
Yes, my mom... my mom leaves me sticky notes on the freaking cabinets. Get your license! And I'm like, oh my God.
Who the fuck wants to deal with the DMV?
Bro. Especially now, you have to do freaking by appointment or whatever, like by that huge line outside. It's like, and it's 24 degrees today. Today was 24 degrees. Like,
they don't even have you stand outside anymore. They have you wait 3 fucking months until you get something.
Yeah, like nah. I don't have time for that.
I got weed pizza. It was easier to get weed pizza today than it is to get to the fucking DMV. And they were so much nicer than the DMV people.
The DMV people be so grumpy. Next, number 65.
It's like they're all depressed or something, or they're all like they had like a swear on a Bible or something. I don't know what it is. There's no energy. That energy is not in here.
Is so dry.
What kind of energy do you want in here? What kind of energy do you think is in here?
Oh my God, I don't know.
There's a mixture of energy.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything. I think I don't really have a specific type of clothes either. Like I think it's just a little bit of everything. You find your style. No size or gender. That's what I like to say. You feel me? Everything's welcome. Like you know. I love
so those booty shorts over there, there's no gender on them, right?
Exactly,
I'll buy them. Going to Florida.
You already know. Put them on.
Buy you.
So I've seen the girl. I'm like, girl.
What is your vibe though? What would you say that your vibe is?
I mean, I could be spontaneous. I mean, I'm a little bit of everything. I mean, right now I'm just wearing like my sweater. I'm like, I like to just be comfortable. Lately, I've liked to be comfortable.
I'm just a whole bag.
Sometimes
of something.
I like to wear like I usually wear just sneakers, but. I actually wear
no clothes.
Imagine.
Just sneakers.
I wear slides too. Like I'm more of a
Reebok.
slides. Like you'll catch me with slides and sandals. Sadly, I'm the slide.
I love slides because but the only thing
I just don't like to tie my shoes. It's too much work. I'm lazy.
Velcro shoes.
I'm pretty lazy. Like
get bowling
for a productive
shoes.
person, I'm pretty lazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you're lazy with the little things, so that's what matters. I
hate getting up and getting the remote.
Oh my! You know what I hate is when the light is on.
Things. It is like, oh my God, I want to get a cup of water. Like
I'd rather hydrate. I'd rather be dehydrated.
I'd just rather fuck it.
You know what I hate? When I wake up in the morning and I gotta take a piss.
Oh
and I just want to lay down just for a few more minutes.
And you're just like,
and then you're like, your bladder is just like,
in the middle of the night where you're just so comfortable and you're just like, damn, I forgot to pee.
Yeah.
You just got into bed and you're just like, fuck, I gotta brush my teeth.
Are you like, what does weed do for you? Does weed help you sleep? What is that? What is weed?
I think honestly, just I just love to smoke weed. I don't know what it does for me. I guess I don't know. I'm pretty an anxious person. Like I think I'm pretty loud, so maybe it could be a little annoying when I don't.
Are you aggressive? Are you an aggressive person?
No, I'm just pretty obnoxious.
If someone steps
not too obnoxious, I'm just pretty loud and
If someone steps at your plate and tries to press you a little bit, you gonna roundhouse their ass?
No.
You gonna be like, bitch, back up.
Nah, definitely not.
Just ignore that bitch.
Yeah, I've definitely have grown a lot. Like
grown a
probably
lot?
catch me 2 years. I'll be like, yo, what the
Yeah.
Now
On site. It's on site for you.
Yeah, catch me outside.
Yeah.
Nah.
How about that? How's she famous? Make me famous.
No, bro. How you become famous off Dr. Phil?
For real.
I'm fucking Dr.
Listen, your mother loves you.
Yo.
She's gonna always want to be
Oh
with you.
no, yo, that's a great premise. Yo, that was great.
Listen, your mother loves you. All right, listen, you wouldn't understand if it's serious if it was a heart attack. Right? Listen, I'm Dr. Phil, and I'm here for you, and you're here for me, and your mother loves you. Right?
Literally, but
first of all, I love Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is
actually, I've never watched Dr. Phil.
You never Dr. Phil?
I'm not really the TV type.
Really?
I don't even have TV in my room.
Really? That's good.
Yeah,
that is so good.
I hate watching TV.
Do you get shit done when in your room, or are you never in your room?
I mean, before, I would get. That's where I spend all my time. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was never really a person that was home either. Like, I was always in and out, definitely, but.
You're always moving and grooving. What's the next move? What's the vibe?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, got to. I always hated. I mean, my mom always like, learn how to be home. You gotta learn how to be home.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and my mom's like, the streets are not going nowhere. You remember that meme? And now look at the streets. The streets closed. Yeah, for real. I was like, y'all that ass.
You know, like I hate when I was younger how my mom or my parents always got mad when I was out late, and I'm like, but that's when the best things happen. Like,
I mean, yeah, maybe for you, but I guess maybe maybe my mom, it's a girl side, so
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hopefully,
I mean, you never know what's out there. So, even with a guy, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even for guys, you never know. Like, stop crying. I mean, you never know for guys too. It was like, the girl's aunt, like your friend's aunt could have gotten you.
Yeah. You know what's even weird?
Cousin,
like, and we're living in like a fucked up time. Like, I don't even like driving like random people home because it's just like I don't know.
Hello, Uber.
Like, yeah, but no, fuck a Uber. I don't know if I'm gonna get like sex trafficked in an Uber sometimes.
I mean,
like
honestly,
I don't know.
I was falling asleep in Ubers, bro. I've been scared. And I wake up like,
no,
yo,
you would
I'm
not.
home.
Falling asleep in an Uber.
They're like, you're here. I'm like, okay.
I don't like those little screens and then the tubes because sometimes I feel like they're just gonna put like knockout gas in there.
Chill.
I'm like, oh no, I don't fuck with that.
Oh no, that's scary.
Like, and sometimes like I'll be like, excuse me, sir. You have like a charger? And they'll just do this.
Yeah,
like, I remember one.
I think that's because they're like.
You think that's because of their what?
Maybe they didn't understand you, bro.
Nah, it was a Korean. It was a Korean guy.
Don't know. Maybe he just landed.
just landed and got a job at Uber.
I mean, hey, I know people that use other people's Ubers account.
Yeah, yo, do you be ever getting like a ride and then you'll be like you'll see the guy and then you get in the car and it'll be like a black guy for like the advertisement and all of a sudden you get in, he's like Indian. I'm like, what
actually,
the fuck?
that hasn't happened. That's actually happened with me with my food.
Right,
with my food. But yeah, that's
like,
it. Like,
I want to know who the fuck's delivering my food. Like,
yeah,
I don't want. Like,
I'll be going outside like
come on.
I've actually gotten food where like I'm going up to my Uber driver and then they're fighting and he's fighting with his girlfriend and she's in the passenger seat and she just hands me the food mad as hell like here and I'm like what the fuck, and she's like this is your food right, you're Yasmin, and then her boyfriend's just like you gotta learn how to relax, you can't talk to people like that if you want to come with me, and she's like yeah but I told you not to answer the bitch da 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 da, and I was just there like girl I just like
answer the bitch.
Like yeah I was just like whoa I'm here for the food. Like
I hope they're still together this day. That's a good relationship. No, but even the encounterments with my Uber drivers are even fucking uncomfortable. Like anybody.
Yeah, I mean Uber drivers. I hate when they freaking put their music on, like, bro, or they try to have a conversation with you. Like, bro, I have my headphones on. Can you tell?
Or like if they have like a business
or a weird smell. Oh my god. That shit gets to me all the time.
Or sticky. I remember I got into a car. You know those things that come down the armrest?
Oh no.
I remember I opened it and went. I was like, oh no. I went, oh no. It like smelled like orange soda and fucking dog shit inside. Ew. You know what? I just like driving my own car. You know what?
Yeah. Recently I don't have a car, but I crashed my car actually drunk as hell.
Okay. Good you didn't get pulled over.
For my 20th birthday.
Good you didn't get pulled over. Yeah.
Actually, I didn't. I didn't even get a ticket. I didn't even get a ticket.
I wasn't even.
I crashed I crashed 3 houses up the block. I crashed 3 houses from my house, and I ran. I left the crime scene crying. I crashed my car. And I went inside, and mom was like, oh my God, what happened? And I'm like, I just crashed the car, like, up the block. And she's like, she's just like, why? And then she comes outside, and, the cops coming down the block, because obviously my neighbors called the cops. And then the cops like, who did this? And I come outside like, I did it, I crashed my car. And he's like, go inside. I don't know, why are you crying? Just go inside. And thinking about it, that cop was kind of like,
that would have been funny if your mom would have been like how when like gangsters move, like he'll shoot a dude and then he'll pass the gun to someone. Your mom was like, give me the keys.
No, literally, she did take the keys.
She was like, I got it, I'll take the dick. I say I'll take the ditch.
I was like, whoa.
I'll take the ditch.
I was like, all right.
It came off like that. I
was like, whoa. Alrighty.
No, but like, how long ago was that? That was last year. You're 21 now.
Actually, it was for my 19th birthday.
Oh, your 19th birthday. I gotta get
2 years ago.
Yeah. So, so your 20th birthday, you also crashed.
No, I didn't have a car by
Don't anymore. Don't anymore. Don't do it anymore.
No more. But my car was nice. I had a drop top with red seats.
Oof.
It was nice.
Oof.
Yeah.
What kind of music you bumping in your car? What if you put on a song? What throws you back to your car? Like when you're driving around. Mine's beer bong.
I listen to. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm feeling like pretty big from the brownies and everything. But we're cutting into like an hour and 10 minutes. You want to shout out your fucking, your store,
shop,
your life.
Yeah, follow me guys on the Underground shop. You already know.
Yeah, and come to these fucking events. And I'll put everything down in like the prescriptions and everything, and I'll get I'll put all your information. But there's gonna be mad events going on over here, so I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. Just sitting at home with your shitty fucking clothes.
You guys gotta come through. There's always events coming. It's gonna be a busy year, honestly.
And bump up your fucking game too. Like, come over here and bump up your game.
Come with your art. If you don't find something that you guys like to do and just make money off of it. That's what I always tell people. Like,
get rich or die trying.
Yeah, like just love what you do and do what you love.
Listen, and I really appreciate you for coming on and setting this whole shit up. I appreciate eating weed pizza with me. Getting stoned with me, and just just having a good fucking time. So I appreciate you for coming on. Dab me up.
Awesome, yes.
We need some more. And thank you guys for tuning in. Come visit Jazmin at her fucking shop. And if you guys don't, we'll come to your crib and we'll fuck you up. All right? Thank you guys for watching and have a good one.